What's going on, legendary people? Today we'll be talking about Agent K, our boy Kaeya. Kaeya is coming in here. What we will be doing, I got a little tongue tie right there. What we will be doing, we will be taking a look at the weapons that you can use on him, the artifacts, his constellations, and of course the talents. And we'll go over some team comps that we'll be playing at the bottom left hand side of the screen. So if you are interested in running this guy right here, look no further. I got your back. He is an amazing support DPS character. So let's go ahead and dive into it without further ado. Here we go. I'm also going to do a character review so you can see how I am currently running him. Let's do this, y'all. Kaeya is coming in at level 90. The weapon on him is going to be Aquila Fanvonia for me. Now, if you do not have this weapon, what you can run on him is going to be Mistsplitter Reforged. That is going to be the #1 weapon that I recommend for you. Also, I'm going to give you that J Cutter. The crit rate is gorgeous, so of course I'm going to recommend this one. If you got this weapon, you're easily going to get 200 crit damage because it's so easy to just stack crit damage on them at that point. If you don't have either of those weapons, what you can look forward to is, where is it at? You can run Wolf Fang. Wolf Fang is a very good weapon for him as well. Next up is, of course, going to be the weapon I am currently running on him, Aquila Fanvonia. And then last but not least, the Black Sword. Now, for those of you who do not have any of those weapons, normally I just stick to a top 5 type of thing. I don't really go outside of that. But there are other weapons that you can run to, like, I don't know. Some people will tell you Sacrificial Sword is cool just to get the, if you're playing him like fully for that support burst, that ult, some people will run this on them. And then, of course, you have some people who will run the flute. Not me, though. And then last but not least, you have some people who will run the prototype weapon that you can make in Mondstadt, all right? Now, when it comes to the artifacts are going to scream pretty much the most simplest things that you could think of. When you are building Kaeya, all you are focusing on is attack, crit rate, crit damage, and you want the energy recharge to be roughly around 140. At the bare minimum, 140, okay? Bare minimum, you want 140. So do you need an ER Sands? No. Do you need ER substats? Yes. This dude's ult is amazing. So you definitely want to make sure you have enough energy recharge to get that ult back for the next rotation, okay? You should never be struggling to get Kaeya his ult. Now, when it comes to the artifacts that you are going to be looking forward to run, you have options. You can go with the 4-piece Blizzard if you are running him on a freeze team. 2-piece Blizzard with 2-piece attack with the 18% goes hand in hand. Another set that you can run on him is going to be 4-piece Emblem. That is going to be dedicated to the ult. That is going to make his ult super duper strong. I actually ran him on 4-piece Emblem and it was extremely fun. Or if you just have, like, I don't know what you got going on, you could do 2-piece Blizzard and 2-piece Noblesse. That is also an option too, as well. And there are some physical Kaeyas out there, but I am definitely not going to recommend that to you. When it comes to what you should run, the Sands should of course be an attack Sands. The Goblets should be a cryo damage bonus goblet. And the Circlet should be what you need the most. Either crit rate or crit damage, depending on your weapons and depending on your stats that you have rolled, okay? Now, let's go ahead and take a look at my Kaeya. The Flower. I love how the game just highlights the stats that you should be focusing on. I love that now. The Flower. The Feather. The Sands. Look at this. This is my favorite piece right here. This is my favorite piece. The Cup. Yeah. The Cup on the other hand. Okay, the cup looking really good too. Come on now. The cup looking really delicious. Delicious. Give me some. Where you get it from? I don't even know where I got it from, to be honest with you. The Crown. The Crown kind of pissed me off with that flat defense and then an HP roll. But that's cool, bro. That's cool. Now, some people may be like, hey, LG, does Kaeya need elemental mastery? Not really. Not really at all. Energy recharge, crit rate, crit damage, and attack is all you want to focus on, and make sure you got a cryo cup. That's all you need. Now, when it comes to his constellations, Constellations are very for a 4-star standard character that you pretty much get in the beginning of the game. They're actually pretty good. His C1 is really nice. The crit rate of Kaeya's normal and charge attacks against opponents affected by cryo is increased by 15%. Very good on a freeze comp. Next one up is going to be, I believe his C4, I believe this is, yes it is. Triggers automatically when Kaeya's HP falls below 20%. He can create a shield that absorbs damage equal to 30% of Kaeya's max HP. Do I need to invest in HP in him? No. I mean, if you get a substat on there, that's cool, but no, do not feel like you have to invest into HP with him. Strictly attack. And it lasts for 20 seconds. The shield can absorb cryo damage with a 250% efficiency. Nice. Only can occur once every 60 seconds. That's pretty cool. And when it comes to his talents, he has the basic auto attack, and then he has, of course, his frost gnaw, which is basically him throwing wind at you. Very cold wind and hitting an opponent. And then look at that. That's his ult. The glacial waltz. This is what goes around his body and it just hits people and it's great and it's fun. Now let's take a look at his passive talents. Every hit that his skill connects with, he regenerates HP for Kaeya equal to 15% of his attack. Do you understand this? When you hit a target with your skill, you will regenerate HP for Kaeya equal to 15% of his attack. It's not saying it's gonna heal him insanely, but it's gonna give him something, okay? And his skin, look at his skin. His skin is really cool right now. That is so cool. Now, when it comes to his second one, Glacial Heart, opponents frozen by the Frost Gnaw will drop additional elemental particles. That is super duper cool. I like that. His whole kit is very good. It screams support, but he is also a very good burst DPS. And that's pretty much where it stops. You're not going to get nothing too crazy out of him. The damage isn't like, oh my god, wow, unless you just really set him up. You have a Bennett in your party, you have Kazuha, you have all these other characters that can make him just be like, oh my god, because this ult can deliver some crazy damage if you play him as your main DPS. But for the most part, you want to focus him as your support burst DPS. He is going to do so good in those team comps where you are looking for that melt or even that freeze comp, okay? He is going to do phenomenal in those team comps. If you are wondering what my split is on my Kaeya, he has 2100 attack, 121 on the elemental mastery, which is not important, but I'm just calling that out for right now. And then of course 55 crit rate, 159 crit damage, and 138 energy recharge. I'm about 1.7% shy of the base energy recharge that I need to be at. So is this a perfect Kaeya build? Of course not. No character is ever going to be perfect in Genshin Impact, but I digress. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and there were team comps going along on the bottom left hand side. I hope you all had a good time. Let me know your favorite team comp with Kaeya, and let me know what character you want to see next. Don't forget to subscribe for more. Take care. Have a great day. Peace.